I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. If you're watching on my Wealthness Facebook page, welcome. My name is Martin Imoda again. Wamoredi, and today, this evening, actually this morning, this afternoon, it's afternoon right now. It's been snowing. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's been snowing all morning. Got about 4 inches, maybe 3 inches of snow, still snowing. And I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're with your loved ones in this quarantine times, in this pandemic. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have food. I hope you have water. I hope you have medicine. Food is medicine, actually. Anyway, this video series is another video. This video is another in the series of letters from a nut, and this is a video series that I've been doing where I have been reading letters from this gentleman, Ted L. Nancy, that he wrote to different organizations, different people, different institutions. And in them, he requested different things: opportunities to work, a room to play, a room to stay, or just complimenting them on their service. And the main purpose I started actually doing this video was to keep myself busy, and also to encourage myself and you, my fellow friends, my fellow humans, to write letters to people you admire, organizations you look up to or you would like to work in. And so, one of the things that I've been trying to do, talking about, is I have this envelope that I use as a bookmark. And one of the things I want to do is, by the end of this series, have a letter in here, have a stamp, all that stuff. And good people, I'm happy to announce, glad to announce, I'm proud to announce that this letter finally has a name. If you can see it over there on Facebook, you can probably see it on the YouTube. There you go. Yeah, I'm writing to Dana White, who's kind of like, I don't know if he's the president of the UFC. Anyway, he's had a pretty challenging past. We've all had challenging past few months, and this gentleman has had a few ups and downs come his way. And if you watch on my other video series, like I do another video series where I predict fights on Saturdays on UFC on Fight Night. And so I don't know, today, yesterday, last night, I can't remember exactly when, but within the last 24 hours, I got the inspiration that I should probably write this gentleman who's entertained me with human fights, some of the most elegant martial arts I've ever seen. Anyway, that's the person I'm going to be writing to. I don't know the content of the letters. It's going to have some personal stuff, because I've been saying a good letter has something personal in it, something personal about you. So I'll tell Mr. Dana White probably about my inexperience in martial arts, but my attitude, my positive attitude towards martial arts, and looking up to, being inspired by the fighters he has put through the organization and all that stuff. Anyway, that's stuff for a future date. Today's letter from a nut was written on July 15th, 1995. And as the title says, it is to the general manager of the Guthrie Theater, 725 Vineland Place, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55403. And Mr. Ted L. Nancy wrote, "Dear sir," give me a second, good people. Let me take a sip of my coffee over here. "Dear sir, I am interested in speaking with someone regarding staging a production of my play prior to its Broadway run. Dates secure. The play is a one-man show. James Whitmore is Halbrook. and it deals with the esteemed actor's life in his portrayal of one-man shows. I would need to hire a local crew and possibly some talent if the play is opened up, maybe by the time of booking. I would need the theater for a total run of 7 weeks, but I can be slightly flexible with this. I would also need a parrot, which I can secure in your area. And I would need suitable dressing room for the actor who is playing James Whitmore. Please direct me to the person that I may speak with regarding financial details. How much the charge would be for the rent of your theater, hiring of your local crews, renting costumes, bee wranglers, etc. I would also need to know if your prop department carries certain props, a medicine ball, and a dental chair. Hal Holbrook has had an great career playing one-man shows. Mark Twain, Herbert Hoover, Teddy Roosevelt, etc. Now we give this great actor a glossy tribute to his own life. Hoping to speak with you soon. I remain your friend in theater, Ted L. Nancy. Good people, that is a well-written letter. I might actually have to say this is the best letter that I've actually read so far, and they've all been really good. And in this letter over here, um, he's writing about a portrayal we didn't know. Like I say, Mr. Oh no, I say letters have to be personal, have to include something personal. And over here we learn that Mr. Ted L. Nancy is a showman or a theater, I don't know, a thespian, I guess you'd call him. And he wants to do a tribute to Hal Holbrook, who I guess was another Broadway thespian or whatever they call them, who did one-man shows about Herbert Hoover, Mark Twain, and all these people. And now he would like to perform a tribute show to Hal Holbrook, a one-man show about the man who did one-man shows. Good people, that is a really good letter. And if I was in charge of a theater and I didn't even know Mr. Ted L. Nancy, I did not have any reference to him, I would write him back and see what he has to say about his play. It sounds pretty exciting. I don't know, I like plays a little bit. And a good thing about letters, good people, is you usually get a reply. And on this one, it is no different over here, Mr. Ted L. Nancy. One of the best things about these letters, good people, about writing a letter, is if you get a reply, you get it with a letterhead or whatever they call this, the logo of the company or the industry or the corporation you wrote to. And it is no different. Mr. Ted L. Nancy got a reply, and then it is another tart reply, quick reply. And you can say this is an organization that is is up on their business and stuff. Anyway, 13 days later, July 28th, 1995, the Guthrie Theater wrote back to Mr. Ted L. Nancy, and this is what they said. Dear Mr. Nancy, I write in reference to your letter of July 15. Unfortunately, the Guthrie Theater is available for one-day rentals only. Long-term rentals are not possible given our own busy performance schedule. I am sorry that we are unable to accommodate your request. I wish you the best of luck with your production. Sincerely, Lendre Kans, Communications Director. So that is the reply Mr. Ted L. Nancy got. He was not accommodated. He wanted, I believe, 7 weeks. 7 weeks is a long time. That is almost a month and a half, almost 2 months. A month and 3 weeks. And the Guthrie Theater said they cannot do that. They have other plays that are going on. But it is still a win. Like, you don't know, like, how you look at it. Perspective is I don't know. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that's all about perspective. And in this perspective of in my perspective, Mr. Tedel Nancy won in this letter because not only did he get a reply, but he also got the name of the communications director and the telephone number. I don't know. Maybe he did have a telephone number, but I don't think so. But if he didn't have that telephone number, he now has their telephone number also. So, good people, that is the letter for today from a nut. He was looking for work. He did not get work, but he got a name and an address, a name and a phone number. And I hope that encourages you to write to a letter. Right now, I started this series as a joke, not as a joke. Yeah, I guess as something to keep me busy during this quarantine while I'm at home. And now I'm realizing I could be writing a lot of letters. A lot of people right now are not working. A lot of industry leaders, a lot of business leaders, a lot of my mentors. I follow them on Instagram and I see them doing their videos just like I am. They're at home. So if you have someone you look up to, get some stamps, get an envelope, write them a letter. And who knows? Right now I read I believe like unemployment. They're saying, oh, at least right now, Colorado, where I live, has the highest unemployment we've ever recorded, ever. Even like even during the Great Depression. And one of the ways you could stand out right now is to write letters, good people. Write a letter to someone, and when you send them your resume later on, it will stand out because they will remember you. Otherwise, I've been ending these videos with a personal thing, a personal tidbit about me, a tidbit from my story. And I didn't think of one today, but it's not that hard to think of one. It's basically talking about me. So what would you like me to say about me? I would like to say something, 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 something. Oh, good people. Let's say about health, about wealth, about my mental. I'm really healthy, good people. I don't know. Okay, here's something personal, good people. I love exercising. I love exercising every morning. I do at least 20 minutes of exercising, and I'll do and I'll do at least 20 minutes, and each exercise I do, instead of doing reps like how people do, like let's say 10 push-ups or whatever. I do 2 minute. So I'll do push-ups for 2 minutes, and then I'll do a plank for 2 minutes. I'll do jumping jacks for 2 minutes. I don't count. It's the time. So that's how I work out, good people. Which is different. I don't know. Not a lot of people work out like that. So to me, I just like working out like that. It is different. It makes me feel better, and it is unique, a unique way for me to work out. So that's my personal tidbit for the day. Thank you for watching, Phil. Say hi to your kiddos. Say hi to our jam. Hope you're all doing good and safe. Hope the weather's better over there. It's supposed to be snowing over here all week. Otherwise, happy Easter. Be blessed. Be blessed for watching. Subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Phil. Probably if you have, I don't know, but subscribe if you haven't. Like, share the video, all those good stuff. I do not know, good people, how many subscribers I can get today, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 eventually. Otherwise, happy Sunday. Today is April 12th, 2020. Adios. Oh, YouTube. Bye-bye.